Fellow Biafrans, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are this very moment, I want you to listen to the voice of reasoning. As it stands this very moment, the governor of Enugu State, Peter Mba, he is claiming to be the little Hitler of Igbo land. So they have quickly organized meeting, and that is Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, and which is made up of monarchs, local chiefs, Okwadikes, and Igwes, and the whole Southeast politicians. And what is the purpose of their meeting? The purpose of their meeting is one. They believe in one thing. They want to make sure that what they make up their mind to do, that they get it achieved. And what is that they want to achieve? They want to stop the release of Nnamdi Kanu by all means, because they said if Nnamdi Kanu should be released, which means Nigeria have divided and they will not be making the money they are making. They will not be having the opportunities they are having. That they believe in one Nigeria, in conclusion, that Nigeria is better to remain one than to be divided. That if Nigeria should be divided today, then they will be nowhere to be found because of the numerous problems and calamities that have befall Igbos. And everything now is being imposed internationally on the leaders of Igbos. Igbo leaders are the major causes of the mayhem and disaster that have fallen on Igbos in their ancestral land, because Igbo leaders permitted the killings. Igbo leaders are not fighting for their own people. Igbo leaders are not ready to say anything. People die on daily basis in Igbo land. Villages were evacuated scanty, and Fulanis are occupying it in Igbo land, in various parts of Igbo land. And the terrorists are moving with their activities, kidnapping, raping, and many more. And no Igbo elite that have risen up to say this is abomination committed against the land of Biafra. So let us fight for our people, because if they all will be killed, if all Igbos were to be killed, so who are they going to rule? So nobody cares. Nobody is willing. So now they have gone one side in their meeting to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu's release did not work. And whosoever that is solidly standing for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, that person is removed without looking back. And they are planning to bring out their own security forces, their militants, to fight against Biafra liberation forces. So, to make sure that nobody talks about Biafra, nobody listens to anything that have to do with Biafra. So by so doing, they will silence everywhere. So, because they didn't see the reason why only Nnamdi Kanu should be the one to rule Igbo land and to bring division in Nigeria. So without taking much of your time, see the opinion and the thinkings of these people. They never think of what Fulanis are doing in Nigeria. They never thought of They never say anything concerning the terrorist activities in the whole Southeast. They don't talk about the Igbo citizens that have been killed by Fulani terrorists. But where they are focusing now is on how to terminate anything that have to do with the coming of Biafra, the full coming of Biafra nation. And they have liaised with inside and outside terrorists or thugs to make sure that their fight, they want to fight, they want to fight Biafran security forces, that they defeat them and remain what they are in their various positions and continue destroying Southeast. So one question I have, if what I'm telling you now touches you, you have to stand up. This meeting took place in Enugu State, and they informed all of them they were there. You know, when they want to do evil, all of them gather to do it. But if it is to do good, something that can help Igbo citizens, Igbo youths, Igbo old men and women, generally, Igbos, they will not do it. They don't have time for it. So I want to tell you that your death is the joy of Igbo elites. As people are dying by the hands of terrorists, the more people die in the Southeast, the more Igbo politicians and local office holders makes money. So on the other hand, it's a ritual they are performing. Earthly cleansing. The more they kill, the more they make money. They are not in any way for you. They are not standing for you, and they are not ready to fight for you. If you say I'm lying, why is it so that all this thing hitting here and there, that no any governor from Southeast that have come out and declare that he doesn't want to set eyes on Fulani in his state, but rather they gives them land and assure them of their security and protection. And this is why Fulani will barge into your compound, your village, your community, rape your wife, rape your daughter, kidnap as many as they can kidnap, kill the ones they will kill, and burn the houses down. After some weeks, Fulanis will come to the place they rendered scanty and begin to erect their huts with their wives and their children. What did you call it? It's quite unfortunate and very appalling if everybody should fold hands and run away. Look, my dear, everybody like life and everybody love himself. Nobody wants to die. But if nobody dies, nobody will be saved. This must be very, very paramount in your skull, that if nobody dies, nobody will be saved. It's not all that went for war that returns, for your information. So, to those it concerns and are willing to do the needful, it's only when we see your enthusiasm to get your country saved and get your people saved, then we will be able to know what and what that we will put in place for you to move forward. But as it stands now, ngwere niile magburu afọ, emaghị nke afọ na-arụ. But anyhow it is, we will not to give up the fight. We shall continue until we have what